Hi everyone, I hope you are all staying safe and healthy during this interesting time as we're all sheltering in place. It's very challenging for all of us who would like to get together and to work with our dogs. This is a shout out to the families who have adopted or purchased a new puppy during this COVID crisis. And I hope you guys are doing great with your new little fur baby, but hopefully I can give you some pointers and some things which will help you on this path. There's so many things I want to talk to you about, from housebreaking to crate training, to connecting with your puppy, to how do you get your puppy to listen to you, recall, all of those things. But today what I want to talk to you about is the nipping and the chewing, because that is a topic that I get asked about a lot. And I do have an idea of how I can hopefully help you a little bit. So we first need to make sure the dog knows this is not a chew toy. We never chew on people, we never chew on their clothes. They need to be redirected right away. And a great way to do that is to offer them a stuffed Kong. Now I'd like to take it one step further and suggest to you that instead of feeding your puppy a meal, you are going to put part of the meal in the Kong and feed the rest of the meal by hand. By feeding your puppy by your hand right away, you are basically almost guaranteeing your dog will never show aggression to people. It is a huge training tool to help a dog be very, very comfortable with your hands, with how they take food, etc. The Kong, this is a large Kong. This will hold a half a cup of kibble. For my dogs, I use the extra large Kong, which holds a cup of kibble. You can fill it just with kibble at first and let your puppy kind of play with it and figure out how to get that kibble out. That'll take a little bit. But then what I do with my dogs is I actually freeze the Kongs with the kibble, and I'll put pieces of chicken or cheese. I'll seal it with peanut butter, and then they have that for their dinner. At this point, I have not transitioned them to both meals this way. And I am doing more hand feeding, even though my dogs don't necessarily need that right now. They do, I do suggest the first year or 2 years, hand feeding and using Kongs instead of the food bowl is very, very positive. If they are getting less food just handed to them in their bowl, they will tend to train and work harder for you. And you would use your kibble during the training. So instead of feeding them big clumps of food at one time, which is really not good for a dog's stomach, you're kind of spreading it out. Again, you don't have to feed them one Kong in the morning and one Kong at night. You can, again, give them multiple feedings throughout the day. That's really going to help with the nipping and the chewing, because now they have a very positive outlook for that type of behavior. So I hope that helps, and I can certainly give you more information about that. Have a great day.